Packing lunch for my husband. Tomorrow my husband's gonna take a white buttery rice with corn and some teriyaki shrimpies with broccoli. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of sesame seeds on top just to make him feel fancy and put it away in the bento. Now for his fruit, I'm gonna cut up some pineapple for him. I have no idea what that red spot was. Let's just hope it wasn't a worm. I'm gonna decor it to make sure that I take care of my man's tongue because I need it fully functioning. Some of you guys know he has an obsession with yogurt and granola, and I run out of granola, but I have a granola bar and I'm just gonna crush it up. He will never know. I make sure I don't forget his spoon because I did last time, and of course his note to let him know how much I love him. I'm giving the lunch pail a little cleaning because it looks like this man is using it as a plate. Then I pack everything in the lunch pail with a couple more snackies, a soda, some chippies, and some of my Mother's Day chocolate that I still have and I'm trying to get rid of because then I will eat it. His tea with some probiotics so he can take a nice shit at work. Bento and Franklin. And that's it, guys. A woman's bar for the morning. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my cousin and her coworkers. Today they wanted big ass wet chile verde burritos. I didn't have any beans for the burritos, which I regret not putting any to cook last night, so they're only getting rice and the meat. I'm also adding some cebolla and cilantro and lots of cheddar cheese inside, and I roll them up, make sure it doesn't bust. Put it in the container and then spread it with all that love. How I wish he was here to spread me and give me all his love. I'm gonna add extra cheddar cheese on top so the heat of the box can get it nice and melted. I also wrote them a note to let them know how much I appreciate their business. And 2 extra orders for Bento and Franklin. They requested Bermuda grass, cactus, and some kibble. Every morning I bring them out to their outdoor enclosure. That way they can get nice and soaking in their little pond and catch some of that UV sunlight. And that's it, guys. Today they wanted 5 of these orders. I get them all ready, including her drinks, and she comes and picks up during lunchtime. Bye! Let's make today's food for my son's 15th birthday. My young Simba wanted to celebrate with some tacos, so here I am making him a taquiza for him and all his friends. I put all the toppings on this cute little container that I got at Winco. I also made him tostadas de jaiba, but I forgot to record. This plate here is for King Saya, so I'm gonna hug him up as if it was mine. Put cebolla and cilantro, the avocado sauce, the spicy sauce, lemon, some radish, and of course you can't forget the beans on your tacos. I also made him a grub station where they had mud cakes with worms. They also had zebra cakes and some Lion King theme cupcakes since this party was Lion King theme. They also had some slimy yet satisfying worms. And the water hoe. What's so great about the water hoe? It was just agua de Jamaica because that's his favorite, and sodas. And of course, the pool. And this is the grub station again with all his baby pictures that I have, which is not many, and it makes me super sad. And yes, I know, I saw those fucking flies. This was the reason I was trying to get rid of them, but you can't kill them all. And that's it, guys. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing some pictures and some videos from his 15th birthday. I'll gladly share the video with you guys. Bye! Let me show you guys how to make that famous green avocado sauce that you get at your favorite taco place. Fun fact, there is not one avocado used in this sauce. The secret is Mexican zucchini. This is a regular zucchini and this is a Mexican zucchini. You will also need some tomatillos, serranos or jalapenos, onions, and garlic. In a pan with oil, you're going to fry your serranos, garlic, and onion until they get nice and caramelized. And in a different pot with water, you're going to boil your zucchinis and your tomatillos just until the tomatillos change color, or your salsa is going to be super bitter. You're going to put everything in your blender, including all the chiles that you fried up with the oil. Add salt and chicken bouillon to taste and a little handful of cilantro. Now, you're not going to add water to this because you want it to get nice and creamy. Blend everything up, and that's it, guys. You have your fake avocado salsa. Yes, guys, the taco trucks are finessing the system. They don't put any avocados in their salsa, but it tastes like they did. Now, just make your favorite tacos and add your salsa. I hope you guys like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys how I make my coleslaw for my pulled pork sandwiches. I begin by shredding my cabbage. You can also use a purple one, but at this point I was broke as fuck and I couldn't afford it. And you will also need some julienne carrots. My potato peeler has the attachment to julienne veggies, so that's what I use, but you can also use your cheese grater. Then I make the dressing for the cabbage using all these ingredients I'm gonna list on the screen. Then give your dressing a good mix before tossing it in the cabbage. Make sure you toss that salad nice and good. Then let it sit in your fridge overnight or for 30 minutes before preparing your sandwiches. And that's it, guys. This is how I make the coleslaw for my pulled pork sandwiches. Hope you guys like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys how I prepare my carne for my tacos. Never buy your meat pre-cut, guys. That shit is fucking disgusting. Always cut it yourself. And I know it's a bitch cutting all this meat, you know, especially when you don't have a sharp knife like me. So any sharp knife company out there want to sponsor this video, thank you in advance. So today I decided to work smarter and not harder and put everything in my food processor. And we're not grinding the meat, we're pulsing the meat so it can get cut into little pieces. And any other bigger pieces that are there, leave them alone. Whenever you put them in your grill, you can chop them up. Now let's marinate this meat. I'm going to use some pickled jalapeno juice, Chef Merito seasoning, and one of my secret ingredients, guys, is lemon pepper. Add a lemon pepper, it will change your whole taco experience. A little bit of cilantro, some onions, and your favorite beer. You don't have to do this, but I do. I just mix everything up and let it sit in my fridge overnight. The next day, I just throw a little bit of oil on my flat top and throw my meat in there. Start chopping it up because I don't like big ass chunks of meat on my tacos. All I do now is just warm up my tortillas in some hot grease and start to prepare my tacos. I use all my favorite toppings and my salsitas, and that's it, guys. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys how I made the fried chicken for my sister's baby shower. Here I have thighs and legs that I'm going to marinate in some buttermilk, some pickle juice, and a couple of eggs. I used 2 10-pound bags of chicken. Now I just mix everything together. You know, don't be scared. Go in there, mix everything up. Make sure all that buttermilk is covering every single part of that chicken. Now just stick it in your refrigerator overnight because it needs to marinate. Check out the kitchen where I cooked the chicken. Shout outs to my dad's work who let us borrow their kitchen. Too much recording and not enough cooking, bitch. Now start coating that chicken. I'm gonna leave the ingredients in the comments on how I made the hot Nashville coating. I also made a maple flavored coating, but I refused to share that recipe because it didn't work. The sugar burnt the outing of the chicken. Chicken was still raw. No, let's not. 0 out of 10. Now just stick your chicken into the fryer and let it get nice and crispy or until the internal temperature is 165 degrees. And there you have it, guys. This is how I made my fried chicken for my sister's baby shower. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my cousin and her coworkers. Today I made them a delicacy. They're getting a sticky sopita maruchan. And I must say, when it comes down to sticky soups, I make the best. Just ask my sisters. Can't forget to add the lime or lemon, lots of habanero sauce, some Valentine, and a big ass handful of Tostitos salsa verde. I'm also gonna make them a side of veggies. I'm going to peel and cut some carrots and cucumbers and give them a little fancy cut. Can't forget to milk that cucumber like I milk my husband and use my fork to give my cucumbers some fancy little cuts. I'm gonna put them on the side so they can have something fresh and not just carbs on carbs on carbs. A set of chopsticks so they can feel nice and fancy. And of course, we can't forget about the drink. Today they're getting a water because I'm poor. And today they wanted 0 of these orders, guys. This meal was actually for me. I've actually been feeling a little on the sick side and my stomach can't take anything but sopitas. That and the fact that my fridge is shaking in its boots and I need to get my ass up and go grocery shopping.